from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Houston Texans versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we're actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 18 carries, 85 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's good for a Texans.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The tackle made.
The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans have taken the early lead. So that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
First and 10.
Out now come the Patriots as they are led out by their quarterback, a former MVP of the National Football League back in 2015, Cam Newton.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's third.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Newton's pass.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson off play action. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Justin Rohr.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and the better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
The intended receiver, Sony Michel. And it's second down.
Second and 10.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the draw, here's Michel. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Newton. Got a man open, that's Harry. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. From the gun, they run with Michel. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They're running it. It's Michel. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Sony Michel won't get there. And this Texans defense stands tall. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On first down, it's Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 29.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Texans.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
8 yards.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a first down throw for Newton. They'll roll him out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Newton on the keeper.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Touchdown, Patriots.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it's 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
To Duke Johnson. It's a pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in Nashville. Buffalo in town to take on Tennessee. And it's the Titans with the lead in the 2nd quarter of play. A.J. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, let's get to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Matt Ryan with 3 touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Auden Tate, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who was the star of the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Newton. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
From the 50, Newton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the...
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And they will run it with Michel.
Sony Michel, the
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Sony Michel on the carry.
Sony Michel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and through. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
3-yard line.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's another
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there.
Johnson.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
By Josh.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Back now in Houston.
Score
All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Makes the score Texans 20.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Their own 25.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to go back to Edelman, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Complete to
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Newton. To Michelle on the screen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Complete to
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Is Newton. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Newton's pass complete to
Julian Edelman.
Touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, that was dangerous.
Watson's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
Watson's pass.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Tackled by Will Park.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Newton. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on third down for the Pats. And even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, Newton. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end.
Newton's pass. Complete to Devin.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll run it. This is Michel.
23-yard line.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
26, Sony Michel.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
2 yards.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to
Devin Asiasi. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Watson and the Texans now down by 11, a little under 2.5 to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
On the keeper.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Of course, Just remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped.
And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Michel, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
New England.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Patriots, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date